Hello, fair listener. Welcome and thank you for following our journey on metagaming by Rum Propelled Gaming. Fair warning, sometimes we are not safe for work, and others not safe for real life. Journey forth at your own risk. Now let's dive right back into Tarath through the campaign Alilopolis.
Like the fighting tournaments?
Yes.
Have you ever seen the movie A Knight's Tale?
No. I don't think so.
Good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Isn't that the funny one?
Oh my goodness, how have you not? Yeah, how have you not seen A Knight's Tale? It's fantastic. Oh my god. I was on mute, but I was having a whole freak out here for like 5 minutes.
That's what I thought of when you said it was like a medieval fighting tournament.
Oh, yeah, I've totally seen that.
No, I haven't seen it. Not my type
Oh.
of movie, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, it's definitely
a
your
good movie.
definitely your type of movie. Trust me, you would get a laugh out of it. The problem is just the age on it because it came out in 2001.
Did it really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that.
It is 1 year younger than I am.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I remembered it playing a lot on Comedy Central actually, like constantly.
See, I feel like a medieval movie around 2001 is going to be very like flowy and like the combat. The stuff I'm talking about is very not flowy. It's very
No, it's a comedy.
Yeah.
okay.
It's
So
very
it's not like...
How comedy? Like Monty Python comedy, or
Not that
It's not, it's
not
that
quite...
goofy.
Yeah, no, but
Biggest dick kiss?
it's good.
Shoot. Who's the guy?
it's almost like if Key and Peele made a comedy, like a medieval comedy movie.
I can see that.
Yeah. It's
Have you seen
I think it's by Go ahead, Josh.
I was just going to say, have you seen Firefly? I'm trying to think what else this guy's in, but he's one of the funnier ones in it too.
Nathan Fillion?
Yeah. Oh no,
Yes.
Nathan?
No, Wash.
Oh,
Alan.
Alan.
Oh
Never
yeah,
pronounce his
Wash
last
is in it. I was saying Nathan
Yeah.
Fillion.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. And
Alan who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it like
To do.
turducken?
It kind of looks like that. It's like Tudyk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ducking.
Yeah. Alan Turducken.
God.
That's the greatest show ever made.
It is fantastic. It is a fantastic show.
Never seen it.
Oh man.
Again, space not really my thing.
It's a space western. It's right up your alley. You will love it. I guarantee it. It's the greatest show ever created.
The only thing I know about Firefly is like got canceled. And everyone seems to be really mad about it.
Yeah, because Fox.
Because it was good.
Yeah.
Didn't deserve it.
Nathan Fillion is Ike's celebrity man crush, so
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
like-
fair.
How a lot of people would go gay for Ryan Reynolds. I would suck Nathan Fillion's dick in a heartbeat.
Oh jeez.
Like, no questions asked. Like, hands down.
That's understandable. I mean, he's a pretty phenomenal actor
Pretty
there.
fly for a white guy.
Oh yeah.
speaking of Nathan Fillion, I've been watching Castle, and it's really good too. I don't
It
know
is
if
really good.
anybody's seen Castle or not, but
Yeah, I've seen a bit of it, but I didn't get it as deep down into it.
it's
as
on Hulu.
Oh, okay. I might
So
have
I've
to.
just been binging it from the start.
I've been binging way too much stuff because Netflix keeps coming out with freaking shows.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Like The Witcher.
Yep, crushed
that's
that.
good.
We're on episode 6 or 7
Yeah.
of the second season. It's really good so far.
I was shoot. There's a animated one trying to read through a cat.
Yeah, The White Wolf.
Not The
I
Witcher.
forget the title. We just watched it yesterday.
No, not the Witcher one. He said.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like based off of something. I'm losing my mind. I really don't like that. I can't just go back through all the things that I just watched. Like if
Is it based on a video game?
Yeah.
Is it Arcane?
Yeah, that show is phenomenal. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That show
We're watching that too.
That show gave me chills.
Yeah, it's off of League of Legends.
That's what it is. Thank you.
Dota. The Dota anime on there is really, really good too.
Is that the one with the dragon hunters?
Yes.
Yeah, also really good. Oh my gosh.
I watched all of that one. Ike hasn't.
A lot of like adult comedy in that one that I loved.
Yes.
It's just straight up like F-bombs, and he's pretty much a man slut.
Yeah, it was a really good blend of seriousness and comedy.
It was. Poof. Oh, looks like we've got Shia. So I think that's everybody. Got everybody here. Because I don't think we're having a Thea this evening. It seems. So, do you guys remember what the heck you were doing?
Drawing stuff out of a box.
I thought so. Well, I think the thing that I wanted to lean into first was Hamilton, because you had missed last session, so you don't know at all what's going on, and I kind of filled that blank in with that Idril was missing as well, and you said you were going to just stand outside the door and kind of watch to make sure that Idril knew what was going on when you guys came in there, and while everybody else went inside. And we're kind of just holding watch because the dragon could come back too, along with that you guys were all worried about it. Idril a little bit, you know, he disappears somewhat, and Hamilton, you just were drawing the short straw, I guess, to stand outside and keep watch while everybody
I feel like
else.
it's an episode of Spider-Man out here. It's Hamilton watching Hamilton.
And I didn't know which of those tokens you were going to choose, honestly. So I know it seems like we'd had both of them at one point because you had created multiple of them. So I just left it and was like, you'll tell me which one you like better and get rid of the other one.
I'll keep the one with the green cloak.
Okay. Also, everyone can roll once you get to it your D20, but I did have a little bit of a added funness for the beginning of the year that's just around the corner. That I was going to say everyone basically roll would have a I keep saying roll, and then my brain is like initiative, roll initiative. No, everyone has inspiration because I'd come up with a story for this time of year in our world, and I was just going to tell it while everybody else is loading in still here, I guess. Which is the end of the year on Tareth is known as Yuletide. And it might sound familiar because it is a similar holiday that happens in our world, but it's rather ancient and of Germanic and Anglo-Saxon origins, all kinds of different meanings behind it. But on Tareth, it's a time of the darkest times of the year, and it's even known to be feared by the moons Yggdrasil and Elmar, and they hide during that time, even creating the deepest, darkest times of the year. as well as that the weather and tides and sea are at their most erratic and lowest points. Most regularly about 10 feet below their normal. And for that reason, everyone normally stays home and business and trade are stopped, and everyone takes stock for all the things that they're thankful for during that time of year, and and all the things that they've yet to do, and take those into stock too, and celebrate the manifestation of this phrase. Remember, the future is a place built by the past and the present choices.
Okay.
I was really expecting something to do with udders in there.
Udders.
I mean, yeah, I was kind of
Not that it
wondering
wasn't
about the
lovely.
others. But I feel like it's foreshadowing. I'm like, past choices, huh?
Something we do today.
Running that by me again.
The which part?
The saying.
Remember, the future is a place built by the past and present choices.
And that's why we give out gifts.
Yeah.
Because it's the present choices.
Mime, you've already done it for this one, right? Trying to go back to my notes here.
I don't think I've told any stories.
Oh no, you haven't. Zeph, Zolas, Cat,
Yeah.
Flint.
I can't believe I rolled in that one.
Believe it.
I can't believe that I was so determined to roll in person that I got my rolling tray and my dice out and set them all up, and then
Ooh.
proceeded to roll online without even thinking.
Oh.
Aw.
Well, you'll be ready.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
But from that story, everyone has one inspiration die that they can use all day, and whoever gets the lowest roll today has to still tell a story. I have a theme as well for that, and we'll have just a second inspiration die that they can use today.
What is the inspiration die?
The inspiration die. Have I not got to explain this to you yet, George? I'm sorry.
I mean, which ones is it?
Oh, it's a D20,
Okay.
and you get to roll that for any roll and add it to that roll. So
You're muted, babe.
Hello?
There you go.
the-
It's just one use, right?
Yes, it's a one use and gone, but everyone has one for thinking about
And
this
just
time
add
of year.
that to your normal roll.
Any roll. But you can even this roll technically, I guess, because you guys all listen to it, so if you want to avoid telling your story, you can use your inspiration die to be like, nope.
What's the prompt?
The prompt in regards and relating it to the story, a time in your past that you thought and said something or did something that you were extremely thankful for, or that somebody had done something for you that you're extremely thankful for.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I know this is really off topic, but did anybody else play The Adventures of Putt Putt and also Freddy Fish on
Yes.
the computer when they were younger? They're coming to Nintendo Switch!
Oh, that's awesome.
I watched a playthrough of The Adventures of Putt Putt because I was like, I remember this game.
I'll be right back.
I do not remember that game.
Papa save
like-
the zoo. Papa save the zoo. Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was
He's like the little purple car.
the circus.
Am I the lowest roll?
So far.
It was a
Now
Right.
recording.
It was a point and
Fuck
click
you,
adventure
Craig.
game.
Fucking Craig.
Fucking Craig.
I see
Blah 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 blah.
Kat, Frederick, Hamilton, Mime, Shia, Zeph. I think we're missing a Squall. I know he just walked away.
And he's making a sloppy Joe.
And I think that's it.
Hey, you need a roll.
Just a D20.
Also, I'm gonna apologize.
Yeah.
I'm dog sitting, so in addition to Bella, I have also a Snoopy. Oh, let me switch this around.
It didn't. Josh, I rolled a 3.
There's also this pupper Snoopy at my house, and Snoopy is very loud and rambunctious. And Bella's not a huge fan of Snoopy.
Aw.
If you hear barking or me yelling before or without, remembering to hit mute, I apologize in advance.
Oh,
Aw,
Snoopy's
look
super
at that.
fluffy though.
Yeah.
Snoopy's super fluffy. I accidentally took Snoopy on a walk through the woods, and Snoopy walked through some water, and I had to give Snoopy a bath.
Aw.
Oh.
Yep.
The water that Bella easily traversed and did not even barely get wet, Snoopy, was drenched.
Like a little mop.
Like a little mop.
Oh boy.
But anyway, I can tell whenever we're ready. I have a story
Okay, I think
of a
you
time
are.
when Mime was extremely thankful.
Yeah, you got that nat 1. Definitely hard to beat 1.
Well, it's very easy to beat one.
Yeah, depending upon how you think about
This is golf rules, so it's hard to beat one.
it. Yeah, so that's the if you hadn't been here for that explanation, what we're doing basically is rolling for that prompt, and whoever's the lowest roll has to tell the story. And once you've told your story in that campaign, and it's basically like a flashback, so it's happening to your character, that you don't have to tell anybody else technically that would know about it in character, but it's happening to your character right now. If you're the
Yeah, because
lowest
we're just hanging out by the box, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so Mime got the bowl out of the box, right, puts it in her bag, and goes, and they sit down to the side, and they're like, have this flashback. Having a bowl in front of them reminds them of being home at the table. It's a early, Yuletime morning, and there's snow on the ground, and it just fell last night, and Mime's gonna go out and see who else is out and what fun and shenanigans they can get into. They're sitting at the table, and they're finishing eating their morning meal when they're Bella. Bella, be nice. Anyway, finishing their morning meal, and they scrape the last bits out of the bowl and get up to run outside, and their mother says, "Mime, dear, you can't leave without a snack," and pulls out or holds up in front of them a wonderful wax-lined cloth bag full of wonderful goodies and snacks, and Mime grabs it and runs out the door and says thank you. And what Mime finds is their friends. Bella, stop. And so Mime runs out the door and walks and gets to the top of a hill where they find their friends that have been taking advantage of the freshly fallen snow, and they were making snow angels and starting to throw some snowballs. And they look over, and there's this huge snowman, taller than Mime is, and they've managed to find, decent-sized rocks for the eyes, and someone even gave up a scarf, but there's nothing else on their face except for the eyes and the scarf, and the snowman's looking a little strange. And so, Mime participates in some snowball fights, and eventually decides that feels some rumbling in their tummy that only hands can satisfy, and so looks in their bag and remembers that they have this wonderful snack, and opens it to find, a wonderfully prepared sandwich and, some cheese and 2 giant carrots. And so Mime was very, very thankful that their mom packed 2 carrots instead of 1, because then they could use the first carrot to put in the Mr. Snowman so he could have a wonderful nose and be complete. And then the scene goes all squiggly and fades.
That is downright lovely.
It is lovely.
Indeed.
Second inspiration die acquired.
Makes me want to go build a snowman now.
Right, we need snow first. Yeah, I apologize for the puppy.
I just want to point out, I think Craig started recording and no one said fuck him.
I said
No,
it.
I did.
What was said?
Oh,
We did.
I didn't hear it.
That's because there's so many going around. We were just violently screaming, "Fuck you, Craig."
Fuck everybody!
So
Was that the box?
Man, I don't know if rolling this dice is going to work on this table.
Did everyone pull out of this box?
oh,
I don't think everybody did. I think only a few did.
you'd
Oh,
said
Yeah, I
said
wanted to pull out of it.
you'd said I'm going back and forth in my head here a little bit. I was gonna go with Thomas here first, like I was saying. So then we'll get back to you guys because there's gonna be some things in the timeline while he's standing out here that you guys were still traversing the bridge to get to the box. Technically,
I hate box.
and also I was going to mention something. Oh yeah, that's what my brain was also absorbing what you had said there, as George, instead of Frederick there, about the metal dice. On felt, it seems to work a little bit better, or something of a soft surface, just FYI. So, Hamilton, while you're standing out here taking guard, you noticed a cloud, a very dark cloud, even darker than the rest of the darkest times of the year, appearing on the horizon. And as it's kind of moving quicker than the others, you're keeping your eye on it. You hear your friends hooping and hollering inside, but nothing more than their normal heated debating that you've seen them have on a few other occasions. It starts to kind of waddle, or flap maybe? Yeah, definitely a flap.
Huh.
As if it's more than just a cloud.
Can I roll a perception to see if I can tell if it's a dragon?
You can roll a perception.
Dirty 22.
Ooh. And you have a passive perception of 17. That's why you even noticed the cloud, FYI. But you
Oh, yeah.
you kind of squint your eyes, looking a little closer off, to put your hand over your eyes, maybe that's, and you see these shapes inside of the larger mass that look like massive birds, all in one kind of coagulated form. But it is far off in the distance right now, so you're not super worried about it. You hear your friends go on about their business inside and let it resolve as it does seem to come closer, and in your general direction, you're still peering at it, and you see some reddish eyes amongst the birds, supposed birds, and more humanesque forms. You're kind of guessing something else other than birds.
Demons?
I can't make your assumptions.
Almost sounds like Dragonborn. Right? Dragonborns have wings, don't they?
No, they don't.
Oh, okay.
I think half dragons have wings.
I
didn't
hope
know
that,
that was a thing.
Dragonborns have wings. They're just super tiny.
And at this
You're no lizard.
at this point, too, I would say you guys had made it over to the chest and started dealing with that, so I don't know if you want to stand out here and wait for it to resolve some more, or report back to your friends, or what you're doing, but you have
I'm
food.
gonna wait until I can get a better, clear idea of what it is.
Okay. So you guys are at the chest. You know that Thomas Hamilton is outside at the door.
I have a question. I pulled out that necklace that let everyone hear my thoughts through the torque. Does that mean Hamilton just heard all that chatter standing out there watching?
Absolutely. So now you hear a bit of a balking voice in your head, Hamilton.
Yep.
Bark, 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 bark.
Bark! I can speak!
Bark, 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 bark.
There were also, if you remember, charms in a long
On the necklace.
coming off, like not on the necklace, but like coming off of it in a strand form. Like they were all connected. Like one is distinctly connected, but then it's kind of looped through the next one, looped through the next one, looped through the next one.
Oh, okay.
Am I the only one who got Robot Chicken vibes when she went bok, 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 bok?
Did I recognize any of these charms?
You wouldn't, I would say, just offhand. Or off. You have claws or not talons? Off talon.
Yeah. Talons works.
So, who's sticking their hand in next?
Oh, I believe I was in the process of sticking my hand in, and then we were like, abrupt ending.
Yeah.
I don't know why I think I remember that, but I remember being very excited.
Yeah, because we were still going through the box, but we were like, yeah, let's call it a night.
Yeah.
No, I remember that too.
So Josh,
Yeah.
she sticks her hand in the box.
And you trying to remember what everybody else had pulled off the top of my head too here.
Who all stuck their hand, like reached in? Was it just Mime and Chicken? Cat, I mean?
Cat, ma'am. It's cat.
You hear vehemently in your mind. Oh yeah, and okay. You start to pull, grasp around a what? Yeah, that's right. A handle of sorts. It seems to be made for a hand, but you're kind of, it's got some strings on it, maybe?
Shit. She pulls it out. Carefully.
And out comes what looks like as if it were grown harp.
You said a grown harp.
Yes, it feels like, even in your hand as you're kind of trying to process this, as if it were made of grass. Even the strings are green. And as you're admiring it in the light, you feel as if it's growing on you.
Oh.
It's adventure
Wonderful.
time.
Actually, Josh,
Yeah?
I'm so sorry to do this to you. I now see my notes that say massive blade of grass wraps around my arm and my arm turns green in a spiral.
Okay. I thought that's what happened. I was just, like, trying to go
Yep.
back through my notes, and I was like, well, shoot.
Yep. Yep.
Maybe I
You're
imagined,
good.
maybe I imagined it.
Well,
Sorry about that.
I only wrote down what I got. Sorry, guys.
after you said that she reached in and grabbed something, in my head, because I had said, oh, didn't only Kat and Mime pull something out? In my head, I was like, wait, didn't I get another quarterstaff?
Yeah, I got a shield, but I have no idea what's, other than it being gold, what it does.
Oh.
Is that harp like the grass sword from Adventure Time?
That's why I
And,
said it's adventure time.
and as you guys were talking about each other, the harp does sort of, as I mentioned, you're feeling it grow onto you. It kind of just morphs around your arm, creating a pattern on your scales in a spiral.
Okay, so we're gonna say this is a harp and not a massive blade of grass.
It
Or-
will.
Or are we doing? Did I reach back in as a greedy little something?
If
She
that were,
pulls out a miniature blade of grass and now has also a regular harp and a jaw harp.
So I'm thinking that if it were the second, I was thinking that you would reach back in and got a second thing. So the second spiral is going in the opposing form of the sword. So you'd gotten both currently.
Okay. Yeah, I think probably I saw like the actual things, and I'd be like, "Well, what the fuck?" And then I like go back in because it's like the grass just wrapped around my arm, and I have no idea what that really did. And so I reach back in, and then this harp also wraps around my arm, and I'm like, "The fuck?" Okay. So, and I don't know what that does.
Not. I mean, you're very confused. I would say you don't know exactly what it does. At least, top of your mind, you're like, maybe in my studies, I read something about some powers of such that are relative to the nature around them and of Tarth, you know, but them being able to tie into it and grow from it to create weapons, and they've created many things from this power, but you're unfamiliar with this grown power personally.
Okay.
They being generally like the other races that are in tune with nature, not so much yourself, obviously being from the city and such.
Yeah. So is this the same arm and it's just doing a double helix?
Yep.
Or is it like, okay.
I was assuming at least that you put the same hand in.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
So, did I reach in last time and pull out a staff, or am I just making stuff up?
Oh, I think you did too.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly describing it, but
I don't remember you describing it either.
it is a metal staff as opposed to your own, seeming almost solid from the outside.
Is there anything like carved onto it, or
No.
what color metal?
It is a gray, almost gunmetal. Yeah, obviously relative because guns aren't really are more of a black metal in this case, in this world, I guess. But that really deep,
like an aged silver type.
Yeah, that's a good, accurate description.
Fun fact for you, which is purely coincidental and ironic, but that is one of my favorite types of metals, is like dark silver.
That's cool.
Well, that works out.
Yeah, it's a pretty metal.
I'm going to investigate my shield that I got, the one that looks like a helmet and is gold, I think. That I pulled from the box.
Okay.
It's just a regular shield at this moment.
Are you rolling investigation then, or?
Yes. 22.
Oh, nice. You realize there's a bit of a lever, maybe a button on the inside?
Pushed a button.
And the helmet shield shrinks down tight around your fist. Almost like a glove.
Now that's cool. Backup shield. Awesome. Okay, I guess that's cool.
And it's, I mean, when you say you have it as a normal shield, I haven't gone to your character sheet to edit all these items.
Okay, so I'll leave that for next time, I guess.
Yeah, I need to make a note to myself.
I can kind of step back and kind of like lean over to Squall and be like, "Hey, you're good with magic stuff. Can you tell like if there's anything special about this staff?"
I can give it a shot. Let me see here. Let me see what I want to do here. Spells. I'm just gonna make a Arcana check on it because I do not have detect magic. $22.
You recognize that it is surprisingly seamless, as if it couldn't have been cast then, and it couldn't have been forged. You're supposing that in some manner that it was created with magic.
Okay.
You're not 100% sure what that means, but you know that magic was involved in its creation.
Okay. Then I'm just I'll tell Zeph that other than the fact it was created with magic or by magic, that's the only thing I can tell about it.
Okay.
It's not created in a conventional way. So it's not forged or cast, but magic was definitely involved in the creation of this object.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hey, how many hit points do you have?
Why?
I'm gonna like kind of look Squall up and down. He doesn't look like beat up or anything, right?
I'm at full health right now.
Yeah, he doesn't look beat up.
I'm just gonna take the staff and like at like half force, not full force, just bonk him with it.
You would have to roll still. I mean,
Okay. I don't know.
just like you were attacking anything else.
I
So,
know, but I don't know. Should I
With
just
staff.
use the normal like quarterstaff modifier?
For now, yeah.
Okay, that's a 16 to hit.
God damn it. Yeah, that hits.
I don't know.
Roll half damage since you're only putting half your force behind it.
All right.
As
So just
for
the
for
normal.
for just now.
Okay. So normal quarterstaff is 1d6 plus 3 for me. So what? A d4?
Yep.
6 damage.
Did you say a D4 and you got? Oh yeah, because you got +3.
Yeah. I just wanted to see if like
How far away am I from Squall?
any like magical effects
I'm
happen
pretty
when they
fucking
hit
far.
him. That's all. It's just a quick little like, you know, bonk.
Frederick is going to walk over to the chest, and he's going to picture a box that could fit a crown, a very intricate puzzle box that once closed is very hard to open. That will also conceal the magical side of the crown.
Okay.
And he's going to reach it.
While you're reaching in, Squall, you've taken 12 damage because as the staff hit, it bounces as if it were almost out of rubber, but then you feel it vibrating in your hand, Zeph, and it whacks him again, like out of your control, basically. Like
Okay.
it's like a double reverberation in throughout the staff.
Where do you hit me at?
I was just walking up to you and bonking you on the head with it.
I'm gonna grab my head and be like, hey, what the fuck was that for? That fucking hurt.
I'm sorry. I think this thing gives me 2 attacks.
Why couldn't you wait to test that on an enemy? Why do you have to use it on me?
Because I want to know what I have before going into combat.
Yeah, to be fair, if you waited to test it on an enemy, you could hit an enemy and then instantly die. But then again, that could have happened to you right now.
Shia wants to perceive the health of Squall.
It is over and or around 3/4.
It's over 9,000!
3/4. It's probably
He's
closer to like
fine.
5/8, which I'm sure that makes sense to you.
Someone get a wrench. He's a 5/8.
Your hand brushes against a corner of a box there, Frederick. And outside Hamilton, you see the cloud resolve not more than 200 feet in front of you into what looks like a gaggle of about 15 gargoyles.
Wow.
Well, now that I can clearly tell what it is, I will promptly shout down the hallway. Oh shit, we got company!
I can see clearly now the rain has gone.
Before running to go figure out that was, I'm gonna reach my hand in the box to see what I can get.
Frederick, you do pull out a box of a description similar to what you were envisioning in your head.
Okay.
And
I'm going to open it if it's not locked.
it doesn't seem to be. It's plainly open, actually.
And I'm going to place the crown in it.
Roll a Constitution check for me.
Uh-oh.
I think it is.
Check or a save?
Save. I think it's Constitution. I'm going back to it real quick, but I wanted to...
25.
I thought it was something else to do with will, actually. Because it's the way that it works here. Reading through a cat again. Where are you? Because I updated it in your inventory.
Oh, you updated Redrick's Death Crown?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where it's gone. Inventory. Backpack. Huh. Where is it?
I have it in my equipment, and it's labeled as Reddick's Death Crown, but I don't see anything else. And it doesn't say anything particular.
Oh. Maybe I need to... I'm just going to go over to my custom...
Well, let's just say it's Constitution, because I rolled a 25.
That's how that works.
And he doesn't want to fail.
Sorry. I was thinking it was Constitution off the top of my head for your sake, but I'm thinking actually that it was will, because it's
Wouldn't that be wisdom?
yeah.
right?
Oh, well, that's also a 25. And I have a... Wait. Oh, wait. No. That's a 27.
Nice.
Because I have a +2 on saves, and I have a +6 in wisdom, and I have advantage with wisdom, and I rolled a 19.
It is a wisdom. It is a wisdom though. Going back to it, I finally found it. I thought I'd put it in your inventory. Apparently, I did not. I need to go back to it, or maybe it had been in there and you took it out thinking that it was the previous one, because you did have something else in there instead of Redrick's crown.
Yeah, I think I just renamed it though.
Huh.
I don't know.
Interesting. I'll have to get it in here. But anyhow, so you're fine. You feel the pull of the crown itself wants you to put it on almost. And not only that, but the tug at yourself, you're barely ignoring the fact that you want to put it on. As you throw it in the box and hurriedly kind of lock the box.
I imagine I close the box and a myriad of mechanical clicks and clacks activate.
Pretty much.
Frodo, go out and throw it into the fire! The depths of Mordor!
Burn it.
We're like right near that, we like walk through... What is that?
Yeah, you can go chuck it into the
lava.
We still don't know if it's going to do something if we do that.
Did you get something last time, Squall, too? I know you're reaching your hand in this box, but I was trying to remember if you'd gotten something. Just
No, this will be the first time I've reached into the box.
I thought so, because I was thinking how well you would restrain yourself last time while everyone else was like shoving themselves into the box. But as you were kind of reaching around inside of the jewels and gems that litter the box otherwise, you grasp upon a small, some sort of figurine, it looks like. It feels like, rather, I guess.
Okay. What is it? Is there any, like, what does it look like?
So you're pulling it out?
Yeah.
You pull out a creature. It looks like it looks like a tiny cat. I mean, because the figurine itself is probably only the size of your palm, but it looks like a fierce cat.
I'm gonna walk over to it in his hand and just like stare at it and be like, that's a nice looking creature you got there.
All right. I'm just gonna see that the cat's looking at it and just gonna put it in my pack, pat the chicken on its head, and step away from the box.
Besides being in that shape, you also notice that it is of some sort of stone that you before you quickly place it into your pack.
Okay, so I have a small figurine that looks like a fierce tiny cat about the size of my palm made of stone.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. I'm putting that in my notes. So... Alright, yeah, and then
I feel like you should throw it to the ground and say, you know, cat figure, I choose you. It's like medieval Pokemon.
And you, guys, while Squal was reaching around in there, hear the faintest of echoes down through the chamber. Guys!
I think that young guardsman that came with us is screaming for help. Bagok.
Yes, I believe
yeah,
we should probably go figure that out.
Yeah, see where
Hamilton?
Yeah, Hamilton's at.
You remind me of like a video game where every time you like walk past the person, they're like, help. You're like, shut up, I don't want to save your dog. Go away.
Oh.
Right.
I do want to reach into the chest and I just want to pull up like one gold piece and just kind of like tuck it under my wing, and then I'm gonna hop onto Mime's shoulder.
Okay.
She actually turned her head like she was tucking a coin.
Role playing, you got to get into it, babe.
Thought I'd share that.
So, I don't know if Mime and Frederick are answering the call, but Gunther is acting a little sick over here in the corner, actually throwing up, so Thea's back here. I'm gonna stay and comfort Gunther.
Maybe?
Like, so since you guys joined up here, I'm like, I'm gonna point to the sky and be like, you see the cloud? It's coming towards us. It's nothing but gargoyles.
And
What the?
I'm just immediately gonna turn to Squall and be like, this is your doing, isn't it?
everyone roll initiative. That's right there.
Oh.
Oh,
Right.
fuck.
Stop moving, Mime.
Nope.
Someone, can we
Initiative
shut the
over.
door?
Please shut the door!
Yep.
Thank you!
We don't want no cookies. Is that allowed? Can I shut the door?
If you're first in the initiative,
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Frederick, you're still back by the chest. I don't
we're
know if that was
outside, right?
intentional or not, but
Okay.
Dirty 20.
That
And when
awkward
you
moment.
roll a 1, you don't add initiative, right?
So D&D Beyond does roll, or adds it.
yeah, that's what I thought too.
I thought
Yeah,
thought
you had
Nat 1 was a Nat 1.
Oh.
I mean, if the DM says to add initiative, so then there's my initiative.
Okay. Yeah, no, so I think that would help potentially, because I still got to roll 15 times, but...
Wait, you said that,
I was fucking muted.
Everyone
God
takes
damn it.
5.
Yeah, right. Our inspiration we can use on any roll.
Yep. Yeah, if you want to
Yeah,
add
I'm
it...
adding that to my
So does it just add a D10?
No, D20.
D20.
Okay, so alright.
So what I said while I was muted was I would like to grab a handful of gold with my good hand,
Okay.
pocket it, and start heading towards the thing.
You probably grabbed about 25 gold pieces. And
Okay.
approximately, you're guessing...
Are you? That was a waste. My initiative is now 10. I used that to bump up my initiative, thinking it'd be decent, but I rolled a 4.
So did I, so
My initiative.
that makes you feel
10.
better.
Yeah.
That awkward moment you have a +8 to your initiative and still only are at a 13.
I'm gonna say that all that happened. I was grabbing the gold along with everyone, so I ran up and I'm just in the back.
Oh. That's fair.
Mm. I rolled a 4. Well, I rolled a 5, but I have a -1 to initiative.
You have a negative initiative?
I have a
Yeah.
negative dexterity.
A negative dice. I want a negative dice.
Me...
Yeah, my guy's like an ex-barbarian who's been like fucked up a couple of times. He's not the most dexterous person.
Mime, where's your initiative roll here?
I got a 19.
Oh, thank the Lord.
It shows up in D&D Beyond. Did it not show up in Astral?
I'm just scrolling through a lot here, I'm sorry. There's...
Holy
No, it's okay.
Jesus, that's a fuck ton of gargoyles.
Yeah,
I got a 19.
okay.
It might not have shown up.
No, I'm just going through, if you look
I don't think it could.
at the chat in Astral, it's a lot of gargoyles.
Yeah.
Round 1.
So Squall and Zeph, you rolled. I heard Zeph you say 13. What was your total, Squall, then?
My total initiative's a 10.
Oh, okay. 10. Thea's not here. Go away.
I did also see the adult red dragon
There's not
in
there.
this roll.
It's not there. Do not worry.
It's not there.
I didn't see anything.
Sean Connery says no.
Hmm.
And you'd had a 4. 3. Did you have a 3 then, Hamilton?
Or
Initiative. I'm trying to scroll back through it here.
my initiative was 20.
20.
Dirty. Yeah, dirty. Dirty.
Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe I missed it. 19. So yeah, looks like you're at the top of the order here. With Mime on deck, and then a few gargoyles.
Probably don't see it because my name is coming up as Pogo, not Thomas.
Oh, 2 of us
Oh, I
got
do see
4.
it now.
Awesome.
So, and
Me.
okay, starting combat, and
Oh my god! I just opened up my initiative tracker.
Yeah,
wait,
it's bad.
Shia isn't
Oh, God.
in here.
Shia.
Yeah, I am.
She
I'm in
is.
the end.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's not here?
Thea.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry. Getting names
You-
fucked up.
We be confusing. She is gonna shout to Mime.
Oh, Cat got a
Go.
12, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Cat's not in here. Okay.
I didn't see it.
Add
My
phone.
actual's still kind of acting up though, so.
Wait, didn't we rest?
No.
No.
No, that was
Yep.
the campaign.
No, we did not. I just looked at my spells and went,
Yeah.
unfortunate.
So you're
I was
gonna.
almost gonna ask when we were all standing around the box, but I was like, of course we rested. Look at this quiet chamber we're in with this box of things and stuff we're getting.
Could that technically be a short rest, Josh?
It could be a short rest. What was that roll you're gonna have to peek to me, Cat? I'm sorry.
It was a 12.
12. Thank you. All right. Now you're in the long list of chaos. But yeah, if you guys wanted to roll a short rest, I think you have a button for that in D&D Beyond, but I think it's normally a what is that? Here it is. 1d10 plus 4 for Paladin. I'm reading Frederick's here, so I guess it's slightly different for each person for the short rest. But I'm seeing 1d10 for hit points, hit die, and not sure about those spell slots exactly, how those work, because I'm not looking at a paladin here. Automatically apply healing die. Take short rest. I don't know. Whoa. What the heck?
Hey.
Everything okay?
So I'm on your character sheet. I don't know if it's the same on yours or if this is just crazy, but above your go-to builder with a little anvil and the hammer, there's a gray bar that's where it says collection, game rules, source, tools. Just above the hammer and the anvil, though, if I hover my mouse, there's a little wizard.
What the fuck?
And it says click to enable party time.
Yeah.
Flashing
And
color
it's just
warning.
This little icon.
Yeah, if you hover over stuff after you've done that, like up on the menu, up at the
Oh,
top.
it turns it.
Yeah,
Oh shit, I didn't.
like a little rave.
Wait, what?
Wait.
So if
Okay,
you go,
click
like,
it and then go over like the toolbar.
Yeah, and then so if you hover over collections will start changing colors, and then if you go down to my characters and hover over it, that'll change colors. They all start flashing different colors.
Wait, where's this little rave?
Go
D&D
above.
Hidden.
Yeah.
Oh, I see him.
Oh.
Oh, I love this little wizard.
What a hidden Easter egg. Huh.
Yeah.
Welcome to
that's-
Metal Gaming, where we teach you how to find secrets on your D&D
Wonderful.
character sheet.
Yeah, so you guys can take a short rest, or have taken a short rest, including yourself, Hamilton. Not sure that you needed it necessarily, but you were kind of just sitting there while you were waiting for this cloud to resolve.
This dank cloud of
And-
gargoyles.
Let me know once you guys are set with that, and then we'll start your turn. Hamilton.
Maybe it might not be a bad idea to shut this door.
Well, I was waiting for it to start. That was my idea.
So,
Are we starting now? Is everyone ready?
I am.
okay.
We are ready. We're waiting for Mime,
Okay,
Oh,
who
Wait, till what?
that's loud.
you're
that's very loud.
you're first.
No,
No,
Hamilton's
not.
first.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Shit!
Hey,
I
that's
missed
my
one
turn.
game, and it's like I don't exist.
No.
I didn't.
Didn't look at the turn order. It's all good.
Yeah. Let's do the
Come on,
updated.
Nick.
So
Now I'm gonna use
I'm gonna
10
start that.
feet, walk up here, shut the door. And I don't
Does it have a
any-
lock on it?
Can I think about what I'm doing first?
I was just asking. Jeez.
Got 60 seconds. Think fast.
Yep.
Yeah, if there's a lock, I lock it.
There isn't a turn lock, but there is, like, there would have been a key that goes into it. But there
Okay.
it isn't in there currently. But you do close it, and there is sort of a latching, at least.
Can I brace myself against the door in case they try to break it open?
Okay.
Alright. That'll be my turn.
And then we're looking at Mime.
Well, we closed the door, so I can't attack anymore. But this is also our only way out, because I ran around where the box was, and there's nothing else in the chamber box. So, what's the battle plan there, kids?
Let one in at a time.
I wouldn't be
Your turn.
How can we ensure that only one comes in at a time, though?
Well, we just let the door open slightly and hope that they kind of are stupid and separate themselves.
From past experience, gargoyles are pretty smart, so I'm pretty sure they would just open the doors fully.
Bagok! Let's barricade the doors.
Stay here.
Yeah.
So that
we
was 60
pass
seconds. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything to do. It's cool. You
Okay.
can pass for me.
okay,
That's
you're
cool.
you're just sitting there debating then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have anything to attack.
Did we
Does anybody need
pass
fuel?
that? Did we pass that old man when we came back up through?
Oh, he was outside.
Oh, he's
Well,
dead
shit.
now.
Oh fuck.
He was outside?
Yeah, he went to go look at the rift, I think. I've got vaguely remember that from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, like, didn't we intimidate him into, like... Well, you guys intimidated him into going to look at the shit that was happening outside.
No, I think he just decided to do that on himself.
Like, don't drag me into this.
No, he didn't want to leave. I tried to get him to join our party. He didn't want to leave.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
think
he might have
after
gone
you
outside.
said that, like, your like castle is like in a volcano, he was like, may want to take a look at that. Call my landlord.
Are none of these gargoyles getting in there, Josh?
It is Zeph's turn.
Oh, no, we tapped the door pretty good.
Could we just ask them if they're with Ogrimmar, and if they are, just tell them to leave?
So what you guys heard while you're debating and talking and thinking, you hear the fluttering of them all around you, and Frederick, you're looking behind you and realizing that the chamber that you guys were standing with the old man is an open roof.
Oh,
God.
Shit.
Woo.
Oh, so
So-
we've just cornered ourselves.
So, Zeph, your turn. 60
So
seconds.
what do you guys think? Should we open the door and just let them funnel in this way, or wait for them to come up behind us?
I just asked them if they're with
Say-
Ogrimmar.
I'd say let's keep the door closed so that we at least have an option out. If they want to come in this way, we can attack as the best ability, but we have a way out if possible.
Okay, then I am going to move. I hear 5, 10, 15, 20.
Are those steps
I'm gonna
down
move
or up?
To
Down.
here.
Like down to the towards the door, or
Yes,
down
correct.
towards the floor with Daniel? Okay.
I'm gonna move right here and then just hold steady.
You can ready an attack.
All right.
Yeah.
Cat's turn.
The door's still sitting open, correct?
And you're on Mime's shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you keep... Oh, you did move over there, Mime. That's right.
Can I hold off on my turn? I don't
Yeah.
really want to do
Yeah.
anything yet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Then it's Squall's turn.
Alrighty. So the door's shut. Where's... I'm gonna walk up to the door and just like, I guess, yell as loud as I can and ask the gargoyles if they're with Ogrima.
Was he the dragon?
Mm-mm.
You just hear, Ogramach will have his due.
There's nothing
In a
left
clear unison.
Tell him that there's nothing left for me to owe him. I don't use his power anymore.
You have stricken the contract, but you still owe him a power stone.
What are those, Squall?
What are those?
I'm just gonna like quietly, like, I don't really know. I don't have a I'm gonna yell to the gargoyles, like, I don't have a power stone on me right now. Can you give me more time to get one? I understand a debt's due, and I will pay it. Just, I need more time to get one.
There will be interest.
What are your terms? Like, how much more interest?
Oh my god.
We have a 2x4 monthly rate at about
The one like walks
one-
up with glasses.
I was gonna say glasses too. And a clipboard.
Unfurls a scroll and just.
For every defaulted term, there will be another lodestone incurred, or power stone incurred.
So we might have to like go and kill this god.
Sounds good.
Power Stone. My character has some experience in dwarven environments. Does the Power Stone ring any bells?
Mm-hmm. You realize that from your experience, it is something they charge magically to utilize their instruments a lot of the times. It's something they basically imbue with their magics of a sorts to activate some of their machinery.
Okay. I will relay that information when it is useful.
And also, Squall, you're recalling at this particular time a vision you had in the depths of a tunnel, met with Ogramach in a dream, it felt like, and he had asked for the power stones in which you guys had used to unlock the doors of during a zombie horde of sorts, or just after, rather.
Is Ogremok like a nice bluish color and skin?
Ogramach, I mean,
Gesundheit.
are you asking asking out of character, I'm assuming?
Yes.
That would be a no.
Okay. Something in Power Stones sounds a lot like Infinity Stones.
Time Stone.
Funny.
Of course, they're not Infinity Stones. That would be a no-no.
Right?
Now,
Can't piss off the Disney gods.
Sounds like power crystals from the Fool's Gold campaign.
But your turn
Squall.
is over there, Squall.
Yeah.
Squall. I'm
Yeah.
talking action. Do you think we could get a power stone from that chest back there?
It's worth a shot. We all got something weird out of it. Who knows what else is in there?
Do we have to take a gargoyle?
What was that?
Do we have to take a gargoyle to get it out?
I don't know.
You
We
hear
can take
on
more
the
than one out.
other side of the door flapping that had continued get closer, and you just feel Squall and Hamilton, the of them, a few of them attacking it. It seems like.
Oh.
Put your back into it, boys. Hold her steady.
Look, all right, guys. I will find you a power stone. Just give me time. All right. There's no sense like if you guys kill me, then you're not gonna get a power stone. Period. So your best bet's to leave me alive and my friends, and we can hunt down a power stone.
Roll a persuasion.
All right. Let's see here.
Am I the only one who feels like this group is really good at avoiding fights?
Oh, we're not.
All right. I'm also going to use an ability I have. Let me pull it up. Crap. Where's it at? I think we had changed the name, but like, what's on D&D? I'm going to use the Dark One's Own Luck is actually what it's called. I think we had changed it. I think I talked to you about it.
Yeah.
But starting at 6th level, you can call on your Patreon to alter the fate in your favor. When you make an ability check or a saving throw, you can use this feature to add a D10 to your roll. You can do so seeing the initial roll, but before any of the roll's effects occur. So I'm going to add a D10 to my 18.
He said Patreon, and now all I can ask is imagine is like a YouTuber asking their Patreon.
Or patron, yeah.
Can we change it to Patreon? I really want to have a character who just has like a list of backers.
That'd be interesting.
Oh, those are.
And like an adventure vlogger.
The total persuasion check is a 35.
Nice. You hear the pounding at the door and scraping stop as if they were considering, and they basically, you hear one voice on the other side at a crack near your ear say along the lines of, "We're listening."
All right. Like I said, if I'm dead, you don't get your power stone. So, and you guys you want it, I get it. A debt's due. Fine. But I have to be alive and my friends have to be alive for us to find this power stone. So, you let us go. You just go fly back to Ogrema. Let them know, like, I understand I broke the contract, but I'm still willing to pay the debt, but I have to be alive, and my friends have to be alive to pay the debt.
We will find you if you do not agree, or if you do not fulfill this. You will.
Oh, I know. You always seem to find me.
And we'll have already taken the first interest payment out of an individual's hide. And he says the name of Shia's youngest brother. Was very helpful in finding you.
Oh shit.
Oh, you sons of bitches.
Is it my turn yet? Is it my fucking turn?
It is your turn. And the door is pretty much in shambles. It's only being held together by the it's a metal and wood door, so it's being held together basically by the bands. Currently, there is barely any wood left. It's splinters. So, it is your turn,
See
though.
people? Can I see people?
Oh yeah, you
on the
can
other
see.
side?
You can see. Here, I'll just open the door if I can. You can see basically 4 or 5 gargoyles crowded at the door, and kind of bashing at it. basically.
So what I'm going to do is target. Okay. So I'm gonna run up and say, you know, what you do to my brother? And then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast. Because I have that now.
Dang.
At the two. Oop! I didn't mean to close the door. At the two gargoyles in front of me. That's a 23 to hit.
Oh, that hits. But isn't not only one target? You said two.
Yeah, it's a beams, 2 beams.
Ah, so there are 2 separate beams that are fired. I think we were rolling those as separate beams too previously. So if you wanted to do that, but otherwise you can just roll the one
Again.
and say that they're both that.
Okay. I'm okay with rolling twice.
Okay.
Oop. Alright, and that's a 7.
Yep. So that's the second one. I'm assuming it's the one that's slightly farther away from you. Sails over his head and just into the dirt behind them. And the other beam of force. How are you casting this exactly, either two? From your... I don't mean like from your character or class or anything like that, but like where's it coming from and where are you aiming, and because it's verbal and semantic as well. So
yeah, I bet usually these come from my musical weapon, but this one kind of comes specifically just from my left hand and or right hand. I don't. Yeah, I get. I'm not seeing that it needs a specific item. So,
no.
Yeah, 2 beams at a level 5, 3 beams at a level 7. Okay, so 2 beams at the same target or a different one. Make separate attack rolls for each. So this just comes out of my right hand, right? So I just thrust my hand forward. Do kind of one of those like classic like wizard casting a spell via V hand.
And the one that gets struck with it is surprised, but it still only hits him across the shoulder, just and doesn't seem to. It just pushes it back. Does seem to do some little indents and cracks in his metal or his stone body, but otherwise nothing. And that is your turn.
Yeah.
Here we go to Frederick.
Fuck. So are we fighting? Because that seems like we're fighting.
There was a snarl
They have,
after you had struck them too, as if they'd forgot what you'd said. But go ahead.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna move 30 feet. Hold on, I need to read. Who is the weakest, I guess? Who's the most likely person in the people in front of me to get fucked up, like on the first round?
You're looking at the tiny 2 on your right. She is a burly sort.
Monster, yeah.
The tiny 2.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you up.
I will cast Sanctuary on Hamilton, I guess. You ward a creature within range. Ooh, creature? Can I?
A PC is a creature.
Okay. Within range against attack until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. The spell does not protect warded creature against area effect spells.
So I'm assuming you look into the back of your polished shield for a small silver mirror, and what do you say when you cast this? As well as do verbal and semantic.
I say, "Helm shall guide your way," and I make kind of like a sideways fist pump kind of like action with my gauntlet. Also, if a warded creature makes an attack, cast a spell that affects an enemy or deals damage to another creature, the spell ends. So.
Ah.
Don't worry about that, because I still don't have any weapons.
Well, I'm glad I cast it on you then.
I was gonna say, I know that Cat had starter equipment, but I don't know if it's still on them per se because, well.
Hamilton, Frederick has a mace that he doesn't use. He just kind of has it for other people.
Guess Hamilton's just saying that out loud because it is also Hamilton's turn.
Like, oh, thank you. I can't do anything against these guys. I can't punch them. Their rock skin will hurt. So I'll go back 10 feet. I guess if you're offering me said mace, I reach behind me to take it.
Yeah, he can have the mace.
And taking the mace and readying yourself is the action?
Yes.
Alright.
And I will use the rest of my movement to step back a little bit more.
GTFO.
Yep.
Mime.
Okay, so all my spells are ranged, but I'm gonna move forward. Me and Kat are gonna move forward these 10 feet. I don't know if you guys wanna pop the door open real quick, but I can.
You can see
I
through
can
the door
cast.
visibly, like it's barely there.
The door's barely there.
Yeah. The gargoyle have been pounding away at most of the wood, which are just splinters right now.
Okay. Does anybody need healed? I guess I should ask first.
No, I don't think
Going
so.
once, going twice. Okay, then we're gonna cast Guiding Bolt. Go through. Oh, I hit the button. Wait, no. Oh, no. Hold on. What the fuck? Yes. I don't. I'm casting it. It's not going anywhere. What the hell? I don't understand what's happening. It's just like one of my spell slots is filling up, but it's not doing anything else.
Is,
Refresh my thingamajiggers. Yeah.
says you've got
It's like not.
2 spell slots or something.
Yeah, it's like not saying like send to.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, I restarted my browsers. Astra's loading. It's loading the loading message loader. Holy Jesus, what happened?
I was curious too if I could roll for you, but it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it just keeps taking a spell slot, but not like.
I don't think you'd specifically used was trying to remember too from the previous day if maybe all your spell slots were used. But I'm not looking.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with my spell slots. It like won't go to astral.
Oh, okay.
It's 5d6 of damage, but I don't.
If you.
Do I roll a d20 to see if it hits?
Yeah. So you roll a d20 and then add your. In this case. Doesn't say to me, but I'm getting.
Hit DC is +5.
+5. Okay.
So I rolled my hand. I got a 5, so it's 10 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. Well, then we don't have to worry about anything else.
So you just oh no, and the rays don't come down, piercing through the dark clouds of the day. It is a very dark day, though. 15, 20, 25.
Okay, that's my turn. This is very weird.
So you guys start to notice some gargoyles trickling in from above on the other side that may not have heard said things potentially, or have heard the attacks and decide to keep going. Since the combat doesn't seem to be completely over, there wasn't a consensus, and attacking Zeph for that, if you see.
Okay. The first one hits, second one doesn't.
Okay, so it goes in for a claw and strikes you on the just kind of across the chest as it flutters down and lands next to you and tries to bite as it's landing and misses. And then we've got this guy.
How much damage do I take? It doesn't say.
Oh, it says 6 on my side. Sorry, it must be hidden.
Yeah, it shows hidden.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Another one comes flying around to land next to you.
Ooh, both hit.
8 and 5, so 13.
Oof. Alright.
Another one comes fluttering
God
in.
damn, there's so many fucking gargoyles. There's
Comes
2 number
towards you
11.
guys.
If we leave them alone, they'll probably fly away. We struck a
Fluttering
deal.
in. This one.
I don't really think that's an option after someone at Eldrick crashed one of them.
Oh.
Never say never.
So the next one is the first one hits, but the second one doesn't, I'm guessing.
Yeah, is it close enough to hit me? Oh yeah, I guess just barely.
Just barely. It is like reaching through its friends basically to grasp at straws, and it only hits at you for 3.
Okay.
With another slashing strike across the abdomen, and I think it's that guy. What's this one? No, it's this guy over here. That was my flying noise, sorry. That you guys hear from outside. Just constant flapping. Jeez.
Both of those hit.
8, 16.
Wait. So 16 total?
Yeah, oh yeah, that is
Eight.
confusing because they were both 16s, but then they both rolled 8s as well. Sorry.
Okay.
And then this guy is landing back
Jesus
here.
Christ.
And this guy is fluttering down the hall even farther to this point here, like that. He's in that square. And then it is your turn, Zeph.
Alright, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, so that's how you guys want to play. And I'm gonna spit out a bunch of blood, be like, guys, some help would be nice. And then I'm just gonna go left to right, starting with this Gargoyle 11 right here. And I'm gonna hit him with my new quarterstaff. And that will be one here, cause easier. 18 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay. So 5 damage for that one. And that's with the new one, so I don't know if it...
Oh yeah, it double that, so...
Okay, so 10 damage.
And also... 47.
There's an also.
Yeah, there is an also. So you felt what you felt with Squall, where it kind of bounces off of him almost, as if it were just vibrating in your hands. But the vibration seems to go through the stone individual as if it were vibrating on the same frequency as the stone to some understanding of yours. So it's like he starts to vibrate and standing there, and you see parts of him just start to flake off from the outside of his skin, which
Yeah, fuck this guy.
you can roll if you want, but you're realizing it's dealing an additional 2d10 of thunder damage.
Holy shit!
Specifically, you're guessing to the stone, perhaps?
Yeah. I'll roll that in person. Really? If I can find my d10s. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, that is 14.
Nice. So that did a total of 24 damage.
Okay. And then I am going to actually turn to this other Gargoyle 3. And I'm going to use my, because I have 2 attacks, I'm going to use my Staff of Radiant Badassery on him. Oh, that's only an 8.
Oh, to hit?
Yeah.
He's just outside.
They're labeled.
That was 3? Yeah, so you
Yeah.
you just missed. Like,
Okay.
You just whiffed it right in front of him as he pulled back from after clawing you.
And then
That's
as my
Thank you.
bonus action, I'm going to kind of like take a deep breath in,
Oh.
and I am going to use my what is it? Oh, Stunning Strike. So I'm going to use, or no, not that one, sorry. Flurry of Blows. That's what I wanted to do.
Okay. I'm taking into consideration that you have multiple attacks, basically. I'm giving each one of those 60 seconds, so just...
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna
In
do
my mind.
Flurry of Blows on this Gargoyle 3 as my bonus action.
Okay.
That's a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Oh, damn it. Alright.
Oh.
That'll... Actually...
That's why I knew.
I am...
For you in particular, you needed the extra time because you just have all these extra attacks with your... But go
my
ahead.
key points.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I am going to use one more key point.
So I'm basically imagining everything's already in slow-mo, but this is like that that instance when you're in a kung fu movie and it's those really awesome moves and it's like extra slow-mo.
Yeah.
For you.
I'm gonna use one more key point to disengage from these guys and move. I'm actually going to move back over here to Hamilton.
Okay.
Right, 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, I'm going to move even further than that. I'm going to move right here to the top of the stairs.
How many key points do you have now?
I have 8, because I have
Holy
1
shite.
per level.
Oh my gosh. All right. Good to know.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind when I'm thinking about the time thing here. So, anyhow, that was for the disengage too. Do you have to roll anything, or is it like just?
No. So the way disengage works is just you can. It just allows you to move away from an opponent
without the opportunity. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking more for the key point to like, because I'm also wondering how these like activate, because I think we talked.
So so key works kind of like chakra works in Naruto.
Yeah.
So I essentially am just, I don't know, fueling myself or like consuming energy to make these work.
I'm imagining every time you do it, you're just like, like a deep intake of breath, like you're just continually just holding. I don't know why. That's why.
Yeah, I kind of think of that too, though, because a lot of like monk skills have to do with that, like
controlling your breath.
Yeah, or like, because it's like step of the wind or patient defense. Or there's like stillness of mind. So it's just kind of like taking a moment to like anchor yourself or steady yourself and then making your move.
Okay. Well, Kat. All
right. So I'm going to turn towards like the gargoyles that were surrounding Zeph.
Argons.
And at this point, right here. This point, can you see where I'm clicking?
Yep.
I'm going to cast Shatter as a 4th level spell.
Ooh.
A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. Oh wait, Zeph moved, so I can move that point.
There.
But I'm gonna move it like 1 block down right there.
You said 10 feet, so...
Yeah, everything in a 10-foot radius from that point takes...
5, 10. Okay.
Thunder damage, 3d8 unless cast at a higher level, so every level above 2nd level, it adds another 1d8. So I'm casting it at a 4th level, so that's 5d8. 10-foot radius must make a Constitution saving throw. They take 5d8 damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. So.
Constitution. 18... 15.
Okay, so they have to succeed at a 16. Oh, and something else I should mention. A creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Okay, so I have to definitely re-roll
Sorry.
You already rolled disadvantage on all of them.
2, but
At least it showed up in-
disadvantage would just mean the lowest roll, and if they're going to get hit, I'm just assuming that it wouldn't. It doesn't play into it anyways if I'd have to re-roll it, so I'm just re-rolling. It looks like one of them that actually saved for the first roll, so that's number 4. Number 4, you need to re-roll, sir. Re-roll. Huh. He got a 20 and an 18, so he's the only one. That takes half damage. So you said 5 D?
I rolled 5d8 and I got a 16, and they have to save. They have to make a Constitution saving throw of 16.
Okay, so these 3 take a total of 16. What was the disadvantage? That was the disadvantage you were telling me about. Never mind. Okay.
You rolled 5d8 and you had to take so much damage? You rolled 5d8 and only did 16 damage?
Mm-hmm. It's the luck of the roll.
Oops. Still figuring out how to... I can select multiple people and then minus them at the same time, so... I accidentally re-rolled some of their initiatives instead.
Whoops.
I don't know where they went. From
to what had turned some of them, so they are now lower in the total
yeah,
poll.
basically. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. They're just like shook. They're real shook from your thunder there. So
something else I should mention, but I don't think it pertains to this situation, says any non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage if it's in the spell area. But I don't think there's anything in the area that I can see.
No, they're basically just wearing them. They're naked. They're
made of stone. They don't need armor.
Yeah, they're anatomically incorrect.
Okay.
No babies for you.
So, that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna settle back on Mime's shoulder and act like nothing happened. That wasn't me. Gawk.
And that one is probably some sort of... I was trying to go back to it. I don't see it in checks. I don't think you've sent it. But probably also verbal and semantic of some sort, I'm guessing.
I'm gonna say that I begawked very loudly.
Thunder gawk.
And in the middle of that formed a existential begawk, basically. In the middle of that looks like a little bit of a air going in on itself and just across them.
Yes.
So Squal, what you doing?
Well, I guess if... Alright, how high is the ceiling in the area we're in?
Probably only about, well, where you're at, probably about 14 feet. But once you get to the top of the steps, it's only maybe about 8 to 10.
Alright, and the door is pretty much gone?
Yeah.
Okay, What? I'm going to try this new spear. Actually, let's see here. I'm gonna back up about 10 feet. And then... Let's see here, this checks. Did I ever figure out the command word?
Mm-mm.
Presto changeo.
Alright, speak the command word. Alright, then I am not gonna go 10 feet. I am just going to jab the first gargoyle with the javelin.
And you feel a sense, because you whiff from inside the staff of just a whispering almost. The mountain sage. Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was the, like, what is it? Could I understand what the whispering was saying?
Oh yeah, I'd whispered. I didn't know if you'd caught that. That's what I was saying. And it's just, I was trying to say it in a whisper. That's probably why it didn't work out too well. But I'd said, the mountain sage.
Okay. And that's all I hear is just the mountain sage?
Yep.
Okay. And I don't think I have any bonus actions on this character. That will. Yep, that'll end my turn.
All right. Come on. There we go. Through the door, this one directly in front of you that you tried to attack reaches out with a 22 to hit through it to slash at you with its claws, Squall.
Alrighty. Well, 22 definitely hits.
With 8. So it kind of rips across your arm as you're pulling it back with the spear. And they're saying they're all basically saying to almost enchanting unison of how you're not going to be able to, you're not going to hold up your end of the bargain. They basically don't believe it. So that's why they're still pressing the attack. You can hear them kind of whispering amongst each other, attack. And this one bursts through this edge of the door as it's kind of barely being held together on the other side by the hinges over by Shia. He steps there. This one is going to attack the door. So they're still trying to reach you guys. Seems like with this guy closest in front of you, Shia, he rakes his claws against the door and opens a hole big enough that he sticks his head through and bites at you for 19.
That just hit.
With 5 piercing damage.
Yeah.
So he's getting, I'm guessing, like the tip of your weenus or something, just as you're kind of standing there.
My weenus.
My weenus.
Drawing your blood just a bit. Where's this guy? Oh, it's this guy. Steps through the hole that his friend has made and reaches around him. Not for that. With a his claws just whiffing in front of you and his trying to bite at you for 22. Squall.
22? That does hit.
With 7.
7 damage?
Yep.
Gotcha.
So he kind of bites at, gets a mouthful of feathers and rips them out of one of your wings as you're kind of trying to shield him off there.
Gotcha.
Here. Oh, it's this guy. Oh yeah, he went down in the roll, that's right. I'm gonna say he skips his turn because of that too.
Woo, sorry.
Shit, be it thine turn.
Right.
Sorry.
I am going to.
Frederick's on deck. 6.
I'm gonna. The same guy. That one. I'm gonna take a nice. I'm gonna take out my crystal sword. I'm gonna apologize to Squall and cast Thunder Wave.
All good.
Okay.
We're,
On a 3rd level spell.
oh, Constitution. Okay. Where are you aiming with your Thunder Wave? Because I think
It
it's...
is a 15. That's why I apologized, because it's a 15-foot
on
radius
self.
from me.
Okay, I see it
Yep.
now. 5,
But it's 23 points of damage
okay.
each
If
person
they've got to make their
around
Constitution.
me. Correct.
Is it
I
half
guess-
damage? I'm guessing if they don't.
What constitution do I have to beat?
5, 10, 15. You are just in it.
Constitution.
So is Mime and Zeph.
Yeah.
No, wait, Zeph, you're just out of it. You're good. I think.
So what do I have to
10,
beat?
50. No, you're just
So
What
in
do
it. Shoot.
what do we have to beat?
you have to beat my save DC of 14.
Yep.
What is
Okay,
it? A
what-
constitution?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck.
On a failed save, the creature takes
Oh,
Natural
amount of damage
20.
I have,
I just beat it.
and they are pushed 10 feet away. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area are automatically pushed 10 feet away. So I'm guessing the doors also have effect. I don't know if Jeez, what the fuck?
They've all got +3.
These
So in the first,
stats.
this one and this one take the full 23. 23. Oh, 23.
Luckily, everyone else just managed to barely save.
There we go.
Except Zeph, she was fine.
Oh yeah, I got a natural 20.
I'll cast healing on you, I swear. And then a bonus action, I'm going to sing Squall a song. I'm gonna give him Bardic Inspiration. You now have 1d8.
Alright, cool, thank you.
And these two guys are pushed back. You said 10 feet? Fine.
Mm-hmm.
And they...
Sorry, it was the only thing I could think of. I was, they're all around me like that. It's hard not to do that.
Oh no, it is a-okay.
Okay.
And
Even in character, Squall knows another hot-blooded blue dragonborn, so he fully expects it.
Okay.
And as the door bursts apart towards them, just you see some of the metal shrapnel sinking into their rock hide flesh of sorts. That's what that 9 was in the chat, by the way. So then it's Frederick's turn. If you're done.
I
Shia?
Yep.
guessing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm done. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Aid. I can choose your spell boost your allies with toughness and resolve. Choose 3 creatures within range. Each target hit points maximum and current hit points increased by 5 for the duration. When your spell okay. So I'm going to choose Shia, Squall, and Zeph.
Okay.
You get like a temporary 5 hit points, and your maximum increases by 5 for the time being.
All right.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
I would like to point out, you guys had still taken, we're going to take anyways, that 11 damage from, half damage from the total thunder wave.
Ah, shit.
Oh,
Okay.
is 11 half the
Yeah.
damage? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
23 was the total.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I barely moved the needle on my character. And
That's
I'm going to use my
Mime
bonus action.
and Cat as well.
I'm going to use my bonus action and be like, leave now or Helm will strike you down.
And that's the aid.
Oh,
Or what's that one? The,
I was going to intimidate, but okay.
Oh, okay. Sure. Intimidate.
6, what the fuck?
You just hear a ha 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 from like the surrounding gargoyles.
That's my turn.
Okay. Where's this guy?
Oh, wait. Wait.
You're good. Go ahead.
5 feet. Zeph, I'm gonna use lay. Can I use lay on hands, or is that an action?
I didn't think you could cast 2
Yeah,
spells in one.
Yeah, it's an action. Never mind.
Okay.
Plus their bonus.
Alrighty, Hamilton.
All right. Shit. Up here. Is that gargoyle 9? Oh, sorry. And I will swing the mace.
What's the 4? Is that the?
That was my roll to hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's green on this side. It's doing
I've
that.
seen that.
It's doing that thing again. That's why I asked it like that. So I was like, is that the best? I'm confused.
Yeah, he rolled a natural 20, but his attack is so bad.
So yeah, that definitely doesn't hit you. You smack it and it just tink off the side of it.
Uh-oh.
He also loses his thing.
Yep.
Yep.
The bonus.
Right. That I will move my 15 feet back and end it.
Mime, it is your turn. That's what I was imagining.
It looks like Zeph needs healed, but I'm not sure.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
That'd be great.
yeah, got you.
I'm just sitting here like spitting up blood.
So I can cure wounds. I'm guessing spare the dying is not going to be appropriate. No, she don't have 0 hit points. But I can cure wounds. So a
Would
creature you touch
appreciate it.
gains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Are you undead or a construct?
No.
Also, just FYI, Cat, at any time you could technically choose to unmount Mime. It is a
Okay.
because because they can move, and then you can just choose to latch. But just an FYI, because I'm assuming for that cure wounds you're gonna have to get your butt over there.
Mime is just a horse to cat.
Okay. So 1d8 plus 5. You gain. I don't know why this is being so weird. D&D Beyond popping up and saying you're casting things. So I'm gonna have to come over and touch you, which is cool. So I'm gonna walk over
Every
here.
time we touch, I get this feeling.
And then it says 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. Do I roll the 1d8 or do you roll it, Zeph?
It's up to you. I can roll it if your thing's being buggy.
Yeah, it's being real weird. Oh, and it says if I use a spell slot of second or higher, the healing increases by 1d8 for each spell slot. So we'll roll it, or we'll use a second level spell, because actually I have all
sweet.
three of those.
Thanks.
So we'll roll it there, and then I'm going to use one of my inspiration rolls. So you go ahead and roll 2d8s. What's my spellcasting?
14. Got 2 7s.
Nice.
So, and then plus 2, because that looks like that's my spellcasting ability modifier.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a 15 on my inspiration roll die.
Oh, so you added
Sweet.
15 to that. Nice.
Yeah.
So
'Cause you look like you're in a real bad
14,
spot.
15.
So that was a total of 29.
Sweet. Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
feel almost good as new now.
Good. Shit.
Just feel the
and that's my
wounds
turn,
start
right?
closing up. Okay.
I can't do anything else. Cool.
Horde of gargoyles. Let's see what you're doing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
I feel like this is a good system, Mime. You stand behind me. I punch things. You heal me.
I like it.
Flying straight down the hallway, we have Gargoyle number 3 swinging and trying to bite at Hamilton for an 8 and a 7.
8 and a 7, those both miss.
So they just misjudge and go sliding through your cloth as if they're aiming for something more solid. Then we've got this guy flying straight down to Frederick. Now,
Nope.
Now they roll bad. So you just take them both on the shield, just a bite and a claw. And then we've got this guy. Were you hanging on to Mime, or did you decide to demount Cat?
No, I was gonna hang on.
Okay, just checking because Mime moved down over here.
Okay. I wish they had an option where you could just like pair a couple of icons together.
Yeah, so like if one moves, the other one moves.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, now they rolls
Whoa.
good. I don't think the first one hits, does it? A 14 and a 20 towards you, Zeph, as the gargoyle number 5 flutters down
They
the
both
hallway.
hit.
And the first bite takes a nip out of your bicep, and the second one, oops, I didn't even read that. With a 20 with 6 damage, slashes across your right arm, so kind of attacking both sides of you at the same time, trying. Where's the? Oh, here he is.
So how much total?
Just 9. 5,
Okay.
10, 15.
Thank you for those 5 temporary hit points.
You are welcome. Be right
They're
back.
gone.
And this guy comes up just behind his other friend there, trying to bite around him, missing you, Hamilton, but then his claws sail around him, slashing you for 3.
Me?
Yes.
Oh wait, do I still have that thing that
No.
Frederick? Oh.
Because you attacked, remember?
Yeah, great.
10,
15, 20.
These guys are getting all sorts of close and friendly with you here. So he's going to... This one's coming on the other side of you, also reaching around and trying to bite you and nips at your ear for 7, because I think you'd said 8 hit. I thought... No, you said 8 didn't hit.
No.
Never mind.
Wait.
Yeah, I have a 12.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So neither of them hit you. He's reaching around through his friends here and just misses you. You feel it go by your ear, and you start to feel your bladder start to fill.
Wait, so he got attacked again and none of them hit?
Yep.
Luck.
Which one did? Oof. Never mind.
This one flies straight over his friends, just pressing it back against the ceiling, and goes towards the bigger guy.
Towards me?
Yep. 18.
Don't hit.
18.
Nope, doesn't hit.
And the 10 obviously does not, so they both just... You see him coming, you hold your left shield up and just feel them coming as it lands next to you. And this guy straight in the middle flies straight over you guys, landing right behind Squal.
Alrighty.
And he says, "We will leave if you proffer the Power Stone now."
Well, that's going to be a problem. I don't have a Power Stone on me right now.
Ah! And he just strikes. 14 and
Gotcha.
9.
Alright, yeah, that is my armor class. So 9 damage.
Mm-hmm. Oh no,
Gotcha.
14 and a 9 were the to hit. The 9's your armor class? I missed that.
14 is my armor class.
Okay, so the first one just hits then, which is the bite. He misses you with his claws, just sail right under your wing. And then the bite, he takes another chunk out of your beautiful feathers for 7.
Wait, I thought if
Gotcha.
something has to beat your armor class, so if you tie, you win.
Yeah.
I thought if it was if it matches your armor class, it still hits.
No, I thought it was reverse.
Equal to or greater than means a victory, right?
Okay,
I thought so.
sure. So then neither of them hit, just kind of grazes around your wing. Then it's Zeph's turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna say because that 18 would have hit if we're going by that rule.
Ah,
Alright.
Do you want this?
You take her.
I tried to
So
get
is
it up
it-
here.
it's
Who
my
wants to
turn?
give me a lap?
indubitably.
Okay. So, did I hear them say... Have I heard them asking about a Power Stone?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna reach into my backpack and pull out one of the large cold stones that I have, and I'm gonna hold it up and be like, "Here, I have a Power Stone. You can take it. Just leave us alone."
All of their ears at the same time perk up at exactly that moment. And the one just in front of you kind of sniffs around it, that as you're, I'm assuming, proffering it out.
Mm-hmm.
Looks at you, looks at the stone, licks it, goes, "We have one! We can leave!" And he just snatches it out of your hand.
I'm gonna, since you guys have your Power Stone now, is Ogremar gonna leave us alone from now on?
Aye.
Now that I'm not using his power.
The deals have been closed. You are free of his power.
Alright. Cool. Just, will you get the hell out of here now?
And they all start. I'm assuming no one's doing anything else in this particular.
Actually,
Sure.
I'm going to look at the one that took the power stone, the stone from me, and I'm gonna like lock eyes with him and be like, I need your word that you will not bother us anymore.
You have the word of me and my master. And his eyes glow brighter red, and you hear even more guttural tone as the other ones sound as if they're talking through rocks, almost clapping together. This one sounds as if it were a full avalanche. A deal struck.
Did we kill any of the guard for us? Like, completely?
I'm gonna say no.
That is affirmative.
No.
They
So
smacked it.
That's fine.
it would be technically Cat's turn in the order of things here, if you guys wanted to run through another turn order here, but I was assuming if you guys are just going to kind of lay down arms, they're laying down arms, they're just gonna all out of here.
If
You're muted, babe.
the nearest one from me, I want, if anything that's going to fly away, I'm going to grab it because I want to figure out what happened to my brother. And then I was wondering, do I get like an opportunity attack, or if they run away from me?
Technically, yeah, if they're all leaving, that's why I was saying, and I was giving you guys the opportunity to attack, before they left. So, if you're grappling, like if you're going to just step forward and hold on to one and ask him that question, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I am.
I think we roll strength checks against each other, basically.
Okay. And I'm going to... Get that roll. Okay. I was... Sorry, I didn't say it, but I was going to add my... what the fuck is it called?
Inspiration die?
Thank you. I thought the word would have came to me.
Unfortunately, like inspiration, it is elusive.
Yeah. That's a 15.
Oh, nice. So it got an 11. So you're holding on to the thing, and you were asking the question, and it just says, "Oh, we've just bribed him with women."
I'm guessing that, sorry, Donner. Donner's the gold one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did we agree on? I go, was he gold?
Aye.
Fucking Donner. And I throw the goblin, or I'm sorry, my brain's not functioning. Gargoyle. And I kind of like let go of him in like a really forceful manner.
Seems a little miffed, but otherwise they are all taken off and out to the sky, unless anybody else was trying anything.
Nope.
And then she again turns and goes, I'm going to kill him. And she like kind of lets out a little bit of like breath weapon, but not like full breath weapon, and like around her mouth like electric static, like just pure anger.
Frederick turns to Hamilton and looks at him, and he says in the most monotone, like defeated voice, "I'm really tired of getting our ass kicked."
Same.
Get
I haven't
better.
been surrounded by this many rock hard people, and woo, I couldn't tell you how long.
When it took everything in me when Josh was like, "This gargoyle's gonna come up and reach around," I'm like, shouldn't Hamilton be enjoying this?
Not the first time I've had a reach around. Ooh.
I was looking at this, which your guys' ruling worked out in my favor, because if that gargoyle would have attacked me, it would have put me on unconscious. But according to the player's handbook, if the total of the roll plus modifiers equals or exceeds a target's AC, the attack hits. So that 14 would have hit, and it would have knocked my ass out.
Oh, okay.
So
I was muted, but I was talking the whole time, and I was saying, no, it's definitely it hits, if it's equal. But yeah, I was just like, oh, okay.
So we're agreeing for the future, though?
yeah.
Yeah.
According to the player's handbook, it is if it is equal or exceeds
Greater
it
than.
hits. Yeah.
Well, it looks like Zeph saved your ass anyways, even if you were knocked out, so.
Yeah.
So
On
there's
that note, Squall, you owe me.
You're no longer in debt to
Loadstone.
Ogramach. You're now in debt to
You-
Zeph.
Actually give them a power stone, or what did you actually give them?
I don't fucking know. It was one of those stones we took, like, back in Titty Sprinkles. Those cold
Oh.
ones.
Yeah.
I have one of those.
No.
I
Yeah.
had two. I gave him one.
Alright, well, I'll worry about owing you after a while if they don't come back.
I say you walk back right now and pull out another power stone out of that chest.
Yeah. Get to stepping, bitch.
So I look at Hamilton, and I realize that all he has is his mace and like the armor he was wearing, and I was like, "Oh shit, dude, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that's all you had." And I pull like the shield that I'm no longer using off my back and hand it to him.
Oh, thank you, sir.
And she is going to look at her right arm and go, well, I don't know what the fuck this did. Tried shooting powers out of her right arm. She tried hitting. Nothing worked. And so far her armor class is still an 18, so... She is knowledge.
Can I fly over to Shia and examine her arm and make an Arcana check?
I don't know, are you letting Cat land on your arm, Shia?
Yeah, for sure. I go, I don't know what the fuck this does, and then cat noisily flaps over. And I let her perch on it.
13.
Well, okay.
You're remembering a time when you'd had a colleague who had been researching something similar, drawing upon the magics of Tarth. Generally, you have to have a calm and peaceful mind to use such things, you remember. But they have, in that state, if you are able to reach it, you can obtain much power, and that's why they were seeking it.
Okay. I'm gonna relay this information through the Torg to Shia.
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time, Josh?
I was just about to put a chip in my mouth, sorry. It was just that you have to attain a calm and peaceful mind to use powers of Tarth in that way, is what Kat is remembering.
this makes her angrier.
Hot-blooded.
Who did that make angry?
Shia.
Can I cast promotion?
Calm promotion.
Promotion.
Calm promotion. Calm emotion.
I mean, yeah.
Doesn't have to be willing.
It's a spell of concentration. You attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people, each humanoid in a 20-foot radius. Sphere centered on a point you choose. Within range must make a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail the saving throw if wishes. If a creature fails the saving throw, choose one of the following two effects. You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. When the spell ends, alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice. I guess that wouldn't work the way I think it is.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It sounds like it was focused on you, and then around you, you can kind of affect things around you on top of that. Because it said target self, right?
No, a point.
Oh, my bad.
But it's less about like actually like calming emotion, more of like making people like indifferent or not afraid or charmed.
Which would calm them. Because if you're indifferent, you're calm. You're like, meh, my fucks are gone.
Yeah, but it says indifferent to like a person.
Or
So,
a creature.
Or creature. So like, I don't think it would.
I think it works exactly how you're thinking, because in the situation, she was pissed off about her brother and the gargoyles. And
Shia wouldn't let him, so I would have to make
the save.
If Shia is what her brother did is like a sin, beyond sin in the world, like. And for them to be broken just by a woman, which she could see Donar doing, so she's just like beyond rage.
So, elephant in the room dressing. Is anyone telling Hamilton about the chest?
I thought he was with us.
I think we've alluded to it, right?
Yeah, we definitely alluded to it.
Yeah, because they said out loud you should go back to the chest and get a lodestone.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, what chest are you talking about?
Oh yeah, there's a fancy pants in the back.
Go get some free shit.
Yeah, go get. I think it's called a chest of desires.
Mm-hmm.
It's this way.
Don't put your dick in it.
Well.
I think that's more of a Flint thing, not a Hamilton thing.
Out a giant dildo.
I just I have this very graphic sound in my head every time you talk about this dildo that's like this splurshing, like
Whoosh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Like real wet, like floppy, just gets me every time.
So where do we go from here?
You know that on the other side of the chamber, far, there's another door out, and it looked like it led to the fissure from when you guys were up higher.
Oh, who needs healed? Sorry, guys.
I honestly could use a little bit of it.
Yeah, let me get you.
Thrusting your hand into this box.
Hamilton. I think if one slot. I can do a mass healing of anybody who gets near me. 6 creatures of my choice.
Oh, I would definitely.
What's up?
Yeah, come on,
enjoy
come
some
on
healing.
over, guys. Let's.
You're feeling 2 small sticks that kind of like stuck between your fingers as you your hand goes in.
Okay, so this ain't working like the hell chest.
Mm-hmm. It is, because that's what you're feeling, is these 2 small sticks that go in between your fingers, besides the gems and such, as you're kind of like raking, and gold that you're raking your hands through.
Pull the sticks out.
And they look like eating implements from the East. You think they're called chopsticks?
I think someone as a higher governor such as Hamilton would know more culture, be more culturally in tune to know what they are.
Yep.
Man, Johnny's characters really like utensils, apparently.
They're big food guys.
See, and that was my first thought. Okay, so Hamilton's gonna be examining them, be like, oh, chopstick. And he holds them in his hand as you would properly hold chopsticks. Just, as you do, he just clicks them together.
And they shift into, like, there are 2 kind of trying to think of what they're 2. They're odd only 2 because I'm trying to portray what I'm picturing in my head here, which is basically they're probably about a foot long, so that's why they're odd, because they're long, but they are also inlaid with wood, even though they are a blackish metal, and when you click them together, the sound that resonates from it, the inlay of wood sort of just elongates, it seems like, and they connect into with a rubbery point in between. So, and they get even longer from that size of a foot to almost 2 feet in length, and so there are these 2 foot long metal and wood implements that are attached by a rubbery string like thing in between them.
So kind of like oversized nunchuck.
Correct, but I don't know if you know nunchucks.
I don't know if I would either. That'd be more of a monkey thing.
Yeah.
Or I should say monkish.
I was
Monkey
like,
with nunchucks.
what do monkeys have to do with nunchucks?
After I said it, I'm like, it's more of a monkish, not a monkey.
I understood what you meant.
So, and you're kind of remembering from the time that you kissed your beloved in what seems like forever ago in a dream. You realize that you could probably vision something as you're reaching into the chest that you want.
I want to envision. I want to envision Flint. No, but as I envision his kiss, and I think about James and himself. I think of his prized pistol, and I reach into the chest.
Man, that could be innuendo.
Now you do pull out a dildo.
I'm glad you weren't speaking any of that out loud for everybody to respond over the torques to mess with your image in your head.
Right.
So
the one time I'm trying to be serious and not talk dick. You're muted, babe. Yeah. You've been muted for a long time. I kept telling you that.
Hello?
There you go.
What's
I must be catching it on my desk or
I was
something.
gonna say, you keep muting yourself.
Not on purpose, guys. I'm sorry.
And you, when you're reaching in, you feel a longer shaft than what you were envisioning, but you grasp it and pull forth what looks like a so you've heard it from Tell. It's a newer weapon, a blunderbuss.
Ah. As I hold it in my hands and I look at it, well, it's not quite James, but it'll help me find him.
Man, James must be really packing.
It was your friend Jamal's.
Oh! There's a blunderbuss Exandria. Is that what you was getting at? Or did you even know there was a blunderbuss Exandria?
I did not. If you want to go with that, you can. Otherwise, I've got a list of items that I'm coming up with for shit, or for what they do. I just added it to it.
Because I type in blunderbuss and it's the only thing that comes up.
Oh, okay. I mean, for if you need it in the next half hour here, that's what you can use it as.
All right.
But that is other abilities and such to be determined. I try to come up with stuff as fast as I can on the spot, but I have to realize that I need to go back and actually put them in your inventories and crap. That's why I'm making the list.
Would there happen to be a sack of ammo tied to the?
There was probably as you pull it out, it's a larger kind of like dangling from the end of the barrel on the front.
A shaft?
Probably.
Is there a load inside of the sack?
Probably about 5 sacks of pre-made kind of shot, ready for your use. It seems like, as well as the implements you remember Flint talking about to clean and jam it down in there.
So much in you.
We're singing. If anybody understands.
Yes.
As this is happening at the chest, I'm going to head to the other set of steps.
By the way, the people who wanted to be healed, you just got 6 points of HP.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you need more, Squall,
Also,
I can also give you a little bit more.
This will be fine. If we find ourselves in another scrape, then maybe. But 6 points right now will be fine.
Okay. I can also heal some. Should I also recommend that we take a long rest? Just maybe.
Okay. That might not be bad.
Might also be a good idea.
Every time I touch, I get this feeling.
Yeah, I'm going to...
I also want to pick up a handful of fucking gold.
Yeah, you get a handful of gold. You're guessing probably like 30 pieces.
Word.
And from your guys' talk, it sounds like you were going to long rest. Are you long resting here? And also, what you're noticing in the center of the room is that the piece that had been glowing from when when Das, the old man, had touched it, is no longer glowing green as Yggdrasil was. It is now the red of Elmar. I think I got that right. Sometimes I get them backwards. Yeah. And represented also, it looks like, in the 2 throne dioceses that you were kind of remembering of the 2 moons, with Yggdrasil being to the north and Elmar to the south. But if you're going out that door, you do open it, Frederick and or she, it looked like you were over there at one point, and see There is a grassy area just on the other side with a spiraling tree just before it starts to descend quickly into the fissure.
What?
Boing.
Sorry, I was kind of zoned out.
There's a grassy area on the other side of the door with a spiraling tree and a path that descends into the fissure. It looks like it's glowing and hot down in there, but you can't quite see into it from the side.
I guess we could take a long rest and just call this session early.
I wouldn't be against that.
Yeah, I could be down for that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if like now would be like, Josh, is it in the middle of the day? Like, is it
So
nighttime?
it's still hard to tell because of it being the darkest day in the year. It's really it seems like dusk all day long, and even as the sun goes down, it barely changes. The only noticeable difference, and you're guessing it is probably nighttime, or very close, because you're starting to see the pinpricks of stars alluding to the night right around the corner.
Right. Yeah, we could definitely long rest before we get back out.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, surprised you, DM. Didn't see that coming, did ya?
No. No, I didn't. I was just gonna ask what you guys are doing to settling down here. I know normally you don't talk about all that fun stuff, but assuming you're eating, but I don't know what. Your sorrows from the day, maybe.
Yes.
Um,
I'm gonna snack on a loaf of bread.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we don't like
Vomit.
out.
Eye up that loaf of bread that Squal's eating and be like, so, I'm awfully hungry, bud.
Yeah, because it's been a solid day since you guys left the hermit or the druid's hut in the tree.
All right, where are we at? Are we in a grassy area taking a nap?
You guys are inside of a temple. Still,
I'm gonna
as
run
far as I
back.
knew.
I just don't see anybody else on my screen.
Where art thou cut? You're on Mime's shoulder still, it looks like.
Yeah.
They're farther.
Okay,
They're farther out
Mime.
that way. You hear them down in the chamber to your left, in the main chamber of the temple. Shia walks over to you as you were saying, "Where is everyone?"
Frederick
You
has
guys-
walked back to the chest, and he's going to just think of food and just reach in.
And you, what? Think of food. What are your thoughts of food for yourself? Is it a feast? Is it?
Yes.
Okay. So you pull.
thinking-
Your hand lays into something wet.
Oh.
Ew.
Raw food. I bet it's soup.
Oh, yeah?
And it's kind of mushy and gushy.
Oh!
I was thinking more of like cooked meat, but okay.
Do you kind of try to feel around to pull it out?
Sure.
So you're feeling around. You feel the edge of a plate, and as you pull it forth, the mush that you're seeing was kind of all of these different colors, and swirled together on top of this plate.
Interesting.
And you see your handprint and a couple coins fall off, and the plate is as easy for you to carry, but would be about the size of Mime, and is heaping with this stuff. And the chest itself, when it comes to gems and gold, is seeming to have lowered quite profusely at this. There's probably only maybe a couple hundred left in total of everything.
So I have a plate of Keller's.
You have a plate of mushy rainbow. That's what it looks like.
Oh.
You gonna call us back so we can all enjoy this mushy rainbow?
Yes. I have a giant plate of mushy rainbow.
I'll go back.
It sounds like an openly gay punk rock band.
Mushy
Mushy
rainbow.
rainbow.
A plate of mushy rainbow.
Indeed.
Yeah, I feel like the this little cave is a good hideout area.
Yeah. Seems quite secure.
I'm gonna like gather up the mushy rainbow into my mess kit box, and then I'm actually gonna come over
Isn't
to, like,
there
this corner here.
So like you mean so in the mess kit box there's things that you can use to eat the mushy rainbow. Are you saying you're just like you're taking a spoon out of it and plating yourself some of this mushy rainbow is what you're saying you mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
so the description for the mess kit is this tin box contains a cup and simple cutlery. The box clamps together and one side can be used as a cooking pan and the other as a plate or shallow bowl.
Ah, okay. I'm following you now. That's interesting.
And then I'm going to come up to this corner and I'm going to eat, but I'm also going to re-examine the letter that I got from my mother.
As you take a first bite, you're instantaneously distracted from the letter because it tastes like the most heavenly dish of flavors perfectly attuned to your taste buds. And any sense of being worry from the day seems to kind of melt away at the remembrance of some of the other meals that you'd had that would have had it's even giving you textures of those meals and you're really confused.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so I'd grab a plate as well and kind of curl up in this corner here.
I got a question. As people are like grabbing plates of the mushy rainbow, does it seem like the platter of what I have is getting any smaller?
Yes. So there is a distinct hole where Zeph took theirs and she had taken theirs.
I too shall take. Would I produce mushy rainbow?
You mean like from your poop?
I mean, it would normally come from that hole, yes.
Our next pirate ship name, Mushy Rainbow.
Shoot. You gotta eat it first, I guess. Normal digestive cycle is about like 8 hours for me at least. I don't know about anybody else. I know everybody else's digestive system works a little bit differently, but
Oh yeah.
Stay regular, kids.
So
I'm
Mimi's
gonna
gonna reach into the chest looking for something to eat.
for yourself in particular,
Yes.
any thoughts in mind?
I want a Disney-style turkey leg.
And as you're reaching in, it appears as if some of the gold and silver and gems near your hand just melt into the bottom of the chest, and out of the side of it flops a fully cooked, still warm somehow turkey leg.
Perfect. I'm also gonna, okay, perfect. I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna pull off some, I'm gonna like, pull off like half of it. I'm gonna go over, I'm gonna give it to Gunther.
And you feel some of the bruises and such from the day kind of healing over as you're eating this piece of meat. So,
Frederick, have watching Zeph pull out her mess kit and take a plate, is going to reach back into into the chest and wish for a mess kit of his own.
And probably another 10 or so pieces of the gold and silver and gems just they actually fracture and then reform into a very expensive looking mess kit, basically just gold, silver, and gems.
Exquisite.
Yeah, exquisite.
An exquisite mess kit.
Yep.
The finest of China.
So, anyone that's eaten any mushy rainbow that hasn't experienced it already, their their bodily wounds and aches and such from the day are melting away. So, roll a D12 to see much health you get back. But
Okay.
and it comes with a standard 20 plus 20. So basically, your guys are healed. So it.
Are we taking a long rest or?
Yeah, I thought we were taking a
Yeah,
long
I
rest.
thought we
Yep.
were.
Yes.
And eating mushy rainbow. But when you're reading your note, Zeph, you refocus, you reconcentrate, and you're going down through, and you're realizing, like you'd thought before, this is kind of something of a longer test almost from your mother, because she's asking you to burglar a few, maybe not more than a few, probably 5 nobles throughout the lands, and crack their chests in search, or their safes actually, of their in search of some pieces of genie and or Digin heritage that they covet, and return them to her for her to gain your father's favor back. Otherwise, you might as well never search for her, because she was of the lowliest and can be found only upon completing these tasks. And she apologizes profusely for leaving you, but figures you would have a better life than she could have ever provided.
That's interesting. Does it list the names of the nobles?
It does, but I don't have them right now.
Okay. Do I recognize any of the names of the nobles, I should say?
You recognize pretty much all of them. They are notable figures, and when she's talking about cracking their safe, you know for a fact that these are from your other previous histories of dealings and such. You know that these are some high noted figures that hold rooms that are actually being cracked. They're not safes. in the traditional sense of a small little thing.
Mm-hmm.
These are the giant vault type.
Right.
Yeah, thank you. I was getting there. It was slowly building up in my mind. I was like, I know there's a name for it.
Okay. Do I see Shia's family listed on it?
You do not.
I am going to call Shia over to where I'm sitting.
Alright, come on over.
I'm gonna kind of whisper to Shia and be like, hey, I know you're all about pissing off nobles and kind of like forging your own path. What do you think of stealing from certain houses?
I mean,
How do you feel about that?
there's definitely houses that have done us wrong. I mean,
They
I'm
they
so
have stuff in their possession that belongs to my people and my family that they have
mean-
taken from them.
I think, I mean, I honestly think that all royals are, criminal. I mean, I love my family and all, but the things that my dad has done just because of royalty just really gets to your head, you know? So
Yeah, and I mean,
Look-
if you steal from a thief, are you really stealing?
I like the way you're thinking.
I also am going to show Shia the list of names and ask her if she has any personal dealings or, like, personally, has she ever been to any of their houses or, like, their, you know, peeps.
Okay.
And
Whatever.
a name jumps out to you, Shia, of... Help me with your last name, Cat. In Mav.
Croy.
Croy?
House Croy.
Yeah. Which is the city over from you, across from yours, Athenia, that they reside in. And you guys are avid rivals in the trade industries.
Okay. And does Zeph not realize that?
No, I mean, she wouldn't know of your disputes.
Not from these parts.
Yeah.
Do we know Kat's last name?
Oh, it wouldn't be Cat. Sorry, it's actually Ash. Is his last name?
Ash's last name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I relay that information to Zeph and go, you know, these motherfuckers. We were trade with them. Is that like bad blood?
Yeah.
Or is that just like, okay.
It's there's some other things in the past, but generally, even from your father's, he doesn't like to deal with them, because they've done your family dirty many times, as well as they tend to come out on top a lot because of their
Their dealings.
yes.
It's Chia says, if these people are on this list, I can't imagine the others.
I'm gonna nod and I'm gonna circle that name, like that house, and just kind of make a little note in the margins of the note and just put hit them first.
Throw a little arrows.
Yeah.
little people, little dead faces.
There is another house you're kind of looking when you're writing that you realize could be potentially an easy first hit, though, just from your experience and knowing, because they are the smaller ones on the list, but you do know that they're in a closer town of oh shoot, the Soracrats.
Okay.
That's hard to say.
Oh,
I thought it was funny when I was reading it, but
I see Gus kind of like circle and say,
Yeah,
like,
I'm not trying to hide it. I'm doing this right in front of you.
Okay. I point to them. I say, we might not want to hit them first. We want to know what's going on. These people, they always get what they want, and they're not afraid to undercut. And I don't know if we're fully prepared. I want to learn their ways. I want to know fully what they're doing in their game before we dive into that, because it could be a disaster.
Okay, so they're extra bad people.
Yeah, extra bad.
Okay. Josh, what was the name of that house that was in Socrates or wherever?
Socrates. They were House Fluga.
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 Hingen dingen durgen.
Fluga. Alrighty. Shia settles down next to Zeph for her long rest, and Sarah Chudkowski is going to sign off.
Yeah. Good session.
Hi.
Indeed.
And
Bye,
Happy
y'all.
New Year to everyone before
Happy
we're all...
Yes,
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
And hopefully we get to have many more fun sessions as we keep going here. I'm glad we've got to bring together a full year together. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Night.
Good night.
Right.
Right.
Good night.
We're not gonna talk to anybody until next year.
Oh god.
This is true.
A grand and wonderful thank you for those who took the time and made it here, to the end of the episode, where I know sometimes we are long-winded and others we are just dead silent. I don't know what to tell you. This is raw here, folks. Please remember to like and subscribe, and you can help support us just by listening. But you can also provide even more support, if you like, by going to Anchor FM page and following the support link there. If you do so, I will personally work in an NPC or an idea, whatever you'd like to hear played out. If you want, you can get a hold of us through one of our many options, including voice messages on Anchor FM, or DM to our Twitter, or any other social media that you can find us, YouTube, etc. You can share your ideas, otherwise listen for the shout out and thank you for making it through.